Good morning on Virgin Voyages, and we are in
Bimini, Bahamas.
That's what's next. Welcome to Bimini for Virgin Voyages. This is their private beach club. It is about a 10-minute ride over on a shuttle. And when you walk in, you have everything you need, and it's all done with that. Now we're here till 6 o'clock, and we set sail at like 6:30, and then back to Miami. So I've been meaning to take a minute to tell you why we picked Virgin Voyages. We're learning as we go, like you do, and one of the #1 things we liked about it is when you book it, it's kind of all inclusive. So when we booked this 5-day, 4-night, it was $2,000 flat with a balcony. So when you get on the website, you're gonna find out that you can actually price it by the cabin, and you don't have to price it by person. So you're gonna see your full out price. That's gonna include your internet, that's gonna include all restaurants, that's gonna include all shows on the ship, that's gonna include Bimini coming here, that's even your taxes and port fees. The one thing they don't do is a drink package, but you can get like a $300 bar tab like we did, and then I know I have a $300 bar tab while on the ship. So me personally, I find this amazing because it's not nickel and diming. Even the arcade on Virgin Voyages is free to go play in. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop where you can see a price, Virgin's got the best setup so far from the cruise lines we've been on. By the way, all our drinks, we just buy with these, even here at Bimini. But right before we go on this nice little tour, I was taking a look at the lunches, which they're about to kick off at around 12. That might be a problem for normal folks like me. And on a side note, kind of getting some crazy clouds right above us. Hopefully, we don't get rained on. But hey, that's the Caribbean, man. It rains like every day in the Caribbean. But we'll start back at the beginning so I can show you the whole place. And of course, there is a bar right when you head in. So would I recommend bringing shoes? Yes, because as the sun's coming out, even the wood's starting to get hot. Some of the sand's starting to get hot. Some areas are pretty good, but hey, might want to bring your shoes. Now there's another cool little seating area right here, which heads over into the first set of cabanas, which you can rent. But everything at the pool and everywhere else is all free. Now this is their little hideaway section with the hammocks, and then we slide over to eats on the south side. Here's where the problems are starting. And we were looking at the menu. Yeah, some curry. Yeah, okay. Crispy tofu. For some people this might be fantastic, but for me, like, I don't know how you don't have just some chicken or something simple, because all of that stuff is like beach and fancy stuff that I don't need. You do have a nice little Coke station and another bar, which swings you around to these beautiful tables. Now this is where you head into the rock stars. So when you get a rock star cabin, you also get your own bar and your own little sit down area over here. But your beach access at Bimini is open to everybody. The chair section is private properties. So you have more cabanas over on the beach and showers and changing rooms and restrooms. Where do you want to go next? Sometimes you can stay here till 8, 10, even overnight maybe. Then they start fires out here in the fire pits, heading towards the pool and another bar. So that's pool number 1, and then we slide over here to the pool number 2. Found a Chelsea. Then we head back to here, and we have another bar, which is cool because they do have water everywhere in little booths. More cabanas right on the pool. Now you will have your choice. You can either rent a cabana on the beach, on the pool, or in the back. And I think they're different prices. You'll have to check into that. But you have your second restaurant over here. You have your Belvedere area back here, which is actually a smoking lounge. Even play a little cornhole back here if you're into that. But you tell me, wouldn't it be smart for every beach club to have like just chicken or something simple like that? Could I have at least pizza here? I'm kind of disappointed in that. Or maybe I'm just whining, I don't know, but I'm kind of hungry. Now, of course, at the far end, you also have more restrooms, showers to wash off. I mean, if you're coming here for the beach, aren't you? This is the best one. And yes, from here we can see Virgin Voyages. Sand between your toes, water. Now, if you want to compare this to like Cozumel or something like that, I honestly think beachfront service, they don't have it here. That's probably a knock. So if you come in to drink, party, and swim in the ocean and swim in the pool, you got it. Yeah, I guess you'd call this a detour. Rain's offshore still. Yeah, if you don't find it slightly relaxing, you're kind of crazy. Waves and a storm, you can see the rain lines coming in. We get a water spout, I'm gonna film it. I love detours like this. Talk about having a beach to yourself. All right, we have a rain delay. It's like baseball, rain delay.
Everybody's ran away, and you know what my boyfriend does? Runs out to the freaking ocean line and films.
Yeah, welcome to the Caribbean and afternoon showers. I got the best looking bartender on the boat. And since we got rained out in Bimini, we headed back to the ship, grabbed a few drinks, and then we knew that there would be a massive party that night that you had to see. Welcome to Scarlet Night. If you noticed, all the hallways are red. And this is the night on Virgin Voyages that everything goes haywire. I've heard a lot of things over the last couple of months waiting for this cruise about Scarlet Night. And I've been around this ship for the last 2 hours and everybody's in red. Jumping in the elevator, heading up to the pool deck right now. Here we go. This isn't the pool deck. That over there is the pool deck.
Vibing, yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah. This is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah. I've been on game like EA. Sipping too soon, that pregame. Time to find two, that three-way. I just went fast like we late. I just thank God like you say. How can I not, yeah, we straight. She just tapped in like relay. Yeah, it's on me like prepaid. If you ain't hip, you adios. I just feel lucky that particle. Getting that brain like on a roll. I have my goals and I double dose. I just went in, yeah, and I ain't look back. Now I got these wins, yeah, and the vibes on that. I've been vibing with the crew. Ain't no silence, that's the move. If you killin' on the vibe, you gon' meet the front door, goodbye. I've been vibing, yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah. This is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah.
We're gonna tell you something. We had a $350 cruise credit for alcohol. Now that we're sitting on like, I think about $150 left, if we did this crazy thing only available on Virgin Voyages, would it use up that? And yes, it will. But there's an app. The app will look like this. You can have the honors, baby.
Thank you.
So you shake the app, and then it says, feeling kind of bubbly.
Summon champagne. Push me.
The button has been pressed.
Stay put. The champagne is on its way.
Save water, drink champagne. We figured we would just do it here. So we're gonna sit here and see what happens next. And now the waiting game begins.
Got two biddies on me, they tryna have fun. If we run out of liquor, it's blowing away. Hey, what can I say? Only good vibes that be all in my way.
I usually leave myself, okay?
With the crew, ain't no telling what I do. If you wanna,
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. This is gonna be the blooper reel. Live long and prosper.
Hey, Sheldon.
Live long and prosper. I'm mind melding. All right, Star Trek nerds will get that. Guess what? He found us. Oh. And we got it all recording over here.
Wait, hello.
$95 bottle of champagne to close out Virgin Voyages. Look, guys, every single one of you that's watching and paying attention to any of these videos, we love you very much. Thank you very much, because you all are what making this all possible. So we're gonna enjoy the last night. We're getting off the boat in the morning.
We are not going home.
See you on our next detour.
Cheers.
Good night. So how was that?
Best cruise dance party ever. We got the pool.
Almost ended up in the pool deep, but she said no.
I had to play back. It's a ship show.
We'll talk about that later.